Eleanor rubbed her sweaty palms up and down her thighs, trying to dry them. She went to the closet and pulled out a lovely, sexy dress. She smiled at it and held it to the front of her body and checked herself in the mirror.
At that point, Eleanor Pitsky sauntered in, took one look at the beautiful dress and grabbed it. "Gimme," she said. She put it up against her small bosom and started crying, knowing that she would never, ever be able to really fill it out.
Laurie took the dress back from me, held it up against her voluptuous bosom, and bragged in that whiny tone that she had.
"Aren't I cute? Aren't I sweet? Aren't I the prettiest thing that you ever saw?"
At that moment, in came Rufus, the family dog, who'd been in the family for years and years and years. He walked over to Laurie and took a bite out of the bottom of the lovely, sexy dress.
Rufus let go.
Rufus grabbed it again and tore it to shreds.
Rufus let go and went for Eleanor's pants, liking purple. She yelled,
Rufus let go of me! And he went over and scratched the closet door to shreds.
Eleanor was really crying by now.
Laurie laughed at me. Went over to the door and informed me that she had a date with my favorite beau.
"I have a date with John Peterson Jr., Incorporated."
She sneered.
Eleanor gasped. She fell to the floor, grabbing Rufus on the way. Eleanor was totally shocked. Her beau. She stood up slowly.
Rufus got back over on his feet, slowly also.
Eleanor looked at my dress with the big bite in it, took it into her hands, took a sewing box out of the desk drawer, and started sewing the dress. Rufus just looked dumb.
Laurie looked appeased. "I'm sorry,"
she said. "I am too,"
she replied, and went out the door.
Rufus! No, Ruf. Whoa. Down, boy. I'll hold it. Well, hey! I'm over here. Hello. Gee, that was, I was charming.
Thank you, Bonnie.
Why, you're welcome, Rufus. You want to give us any other name? Quit.
Whit.
Quit. With an H?
Yes, with an H. W-H-I-T.
No kidding. Is that a stage name? Or your
No,
mother
that's
was
my real name. My real name is Whitford.
Sue.
Sue, you're the one who gives the workshops.
Yes, I am.
Very rewarding workshops.
Absolutely.
You come out with real professional people.
Yes,
This
they
is
are.
not to be snubbed at.
No, these are the cream of the crop.
Now, how does one find out about your workshops?
One could look my name up in the phone book and call me, and I could mail them a brochure. I have new classes starting in January, so I'm just mailing out brochures now.
I'm impressed. Are you one of the originators? Are you two of the originators?
Jim and I, Jim who you talked to first,
I
and
talked
I
to
are the
Jim, right.
co-founders of Flash Family.
How long ago was that?
3 years in February.
Oh, tell us a little bit about the history of Flash Family. Unless you'd rather hear the story about when I got mugged.
No, I'd much rather tell you about Flash Family. Flash Family originated out of our need to get up on stage and create quality, spontaneous theater. And we looked around and picked the very best improvisers that we could find and invited them to join us. And Jim and I are the only two of the original group, which has changed and evolved into the group as you see it now.
Well, if one wanted to catch your performance, where are you lately doing
One
anything?
could come to the old spaghetti factory
The old spaghetti factory.
on a Thursday night,
Hey.
except Christmas or New Year's, and could see us at 9 o'clock.
And that's a very nice place.
That's at Grant and Green in North Beach, and the parking is atrocious. So
Now,
do-
to be perfectly honest with everybody out there, the food stinks, but the comedy's real
the
good.
ravioli is very good.
I don't know. There were 5 people at a table. We all ordered. 3 of us sent it back there that you suffered with.
Yes, but if you'd seen the show, it would have paid
The
off
show?
in the end.
You wouldn't have
Fine.
even noticed.
And they don't get a percentage from the food
Not at
anyway.
all.
No. So, Spaghetti Factory, Grant and Green, Green and Grant.
Right, in North Beach?
If it stays open, you know.
Yes.
We're having
We have our
little-
fingers crossed.
We have little problems there. If anybody wants to buy the old Spaghetti Factory, is it just the factory or the whole block?
I think it's the corner.
The whole corner building is now for sale. It's going on public auction. And we'd like it to go into somebody's hands who will preserve it the way it is.
And let it be a local home for improv.
And I think it's fair enough to raise the rents a little bit.
Certainly.
But we don't want to tear it down for a condo. We
No,
don't
we
want that
certainly
kind
don't.
of people there.
Not that
Right.
place.
You want to tell us a little bit how you got involved?
I got involved when Sue told me that there was a lot of easy sex.
It hasn't been found to be true.
No. No, it's a lot of hard work.
I'll lie to get a good performer.
I've done that.
Would you like? Would you like to see what else we can do?
Can you do more?
We sure can.
Is there even more?
There's more.
Yet more.
All right, how many minutes is it?
Who knows? Let's
3.
Let's see. 3, 4.
I'll give you guys 3 minutes. Give it the best shot. All right, well, I guess I have no more to say. I take it to the stage because they're going to flash some more. To the stage because they're going to flash some more. It's over there. No, really, it's right over there. Would you? Hey! Well, let's keep talking then.
Well,
Never mind.
Now we're on the stage. Okay. For our next piece, the first suggestion I need from you for this is a spoken language. Arabic. And I also need the title of a poem that has never yet been written or recited, but that you'd like to hear.
How about Tears of Salt?
How about Tears of Salt? Lucky for you people in the studio audience tonight, we do have the premier poetess from the country that speaks Arabic, which I'm sure is Arabia, by the way. Here she is now, Salam Salabak. Let's have a hand for Salam Salabak. She is going to recite her poem in Arabic, Tears of Salt. However, she does not speak a word of English, so interpreting for Ms. Salabak tonight, we have Mr. Roscoe P. Gordon. Roscoe?
All right.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So happy to see you tonight here to hear my poems.